If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please consider liking it because I'm terrible at FIFA and I need all the self-esteem I can get. If you're interested in football shirts, football boots or anything football related, go check out my Depop. The link for that is also down below. If you do need any coins, head over to u7buystore.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a discount. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. I recorded something just a second ago and I was going to put it in the Road to Glory, but instead of doing that, I'm just going to make an individual video on it because I've got a lot more to put into a Road to Glory, and otherwise it's going to be like 40 minutes long. I'm just not all about that. So I'm going to talk to you about these League SBCs. A lot of people have complained about them, and I feel like the people who have complained are the ones that are either not willing to put the time into it, or they have a knee-jerk reaction because they see Mega Pack and they don't see a 100k pack or an Ultimate Pack or a high-rated card and 30,000 coins like we got back in like FIFA 18, for example. These are much different, and they're not really comparable at all because there are only 4 segments per league. So it's not like you need to complete every single team and only get a Mega Pack back. You complete 4 segments and you get a Mega Pack back. There is a very simple way in order to get these done, but of course we have to start at the end for me to dissect it to show you how it works. As you can see, I've completed this section. I'm ready to send it off. This is the final part of the MLS section. The grind is real and it is alive and it is fantastic. I've seen a lot of people complain about this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen a sprinkling of people realise the potential, but the people with a knee-jerk reaction of this is crap have not looked into it or are not willing to put the time into it. This is not sensational or perfect in any way. I still like the card at the end of the SBCs, and I would still like to get some sort of 50k pack at least at the end of a set, like a set, if you will. But the fact that you get 2 tradable packs, the small prime mixed players, and a silver pack, which is actually quite good. In that silver pack, I've already opened this one. I haven't opened the other 3, or the other 2. And I think you get a rare Electrum for completing, and then you get that, what did I just say? Small Prime for that one. And I've not opened those either, but they're untradeable. In this pack, I got 2 MLS cards, which are obviously going to come in handy. And I got a Dutch League card. And I got a couple of other cards in there as well that were off-league, but still sold for like 500-600 coins. And I managed to sell the Dutch League card, I think, for 1,000 coins or thereabouts, maybe just under. But either way, made a little bit back on there. I think in total I made about 2,000 coins back from that pack. I ended up spending, in total, 10k to get this SBC done. I could have kept it going and just kept doing bronze packs until I eventually got enough cards that I could have done this for 5k or nothing at all. But I'm more than happy to spend that 10k to get it done so that we can get the packs into the club and then we can start rinsing again. It's a long process, and my system right now is to only do the MLS. I mean, there is an argument for the Dutch League, but there are an awful lot of clubs in the MLS, and there are an awful lot of bronzes, and there are, you know, a fair few golds as well that are 80, 81 rated that can offset some of the rating of that 75 rated team, and they are very, very cheap as well, which is good. So I'm opening bronze packs. Quite literally all I'm doing right now. I am rinsing everything to within an inch of its life. We are back up to 168,000, as you can see. We have been rinsing the bronze packs, some of the silver cards. So he came out of that silver pack, so that's 1,000 coins. Job done. He was a manager that has taken ages to sell. Honestly, it's about the 6th or 7th time I've listed him. I bought him for 150, 200 coins, slapped a league on him, sold him, probably made about 400 coins profit, maybe a little bit more, but there we are. Some of these cards, like he only sells because he's like 410 years of age. It's the only reason he sells. I've managed to pack a fair few French League cards. They sell for a bare minimum of 1.8. Some go for more, 1.9. The MLS card that you see here, maybe I should have kept him, but the reason I sold it was because it was a duplicate. So I thought, well, I'll make my money now. I'll pack him again eventually, because I already packed him once. Then I packed him twice, so I'm bound to pack him again, right? Just open bronze packs if you want. I mean, you know, don't necessarily follow my advice, but if you want to do what I'm doing, because I have not lost any money. I have made money and I've generated packs. Yes, it takes time. You can't just sit there and expect to get it all done within 20 minutes. It's not going to happen. You will go on a streak where maybe you lose 5 to 10,000 coins and you're thinking to yourself, oh dear, I have not made any money here. And I'm not going to make any money either. Let me just relist everything. You can see I've only got 2 things left because things sell. If you price them up correctly, things sell. My transfer list is full of absolute nonsense. Let me just go open a bronze pack just to show you. I know a lot of you will know, but I'm just going to do it anyway. We will do rewards today, but I thought I'd just jump on and do this first. There's not going to be any gameplay in today's video because I haven't played the game yet. So obviously just skip it because you're not going to get a walkout. Don't watch the animation. This is, I mean, it's a semi-standard pack. I discard this. I always check to see if the kit is worth something. I haven't found a single kit that is worth money. These generally don't tend to be worth money either, so I discard the whole thing. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't care because that's what I do and it's been working. So then I go from the left to the right and I check. If you see more than one that's 200, leave it alone. Don't discard it. Keep it in your club, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Keep going through. Obviously not worth anything. This guy will be worth something. This is a judgment call, really, on your part. You can either take what I would list him for, which is about 500 coins, which I will do, or about 550. Or you can keep him in your club and wait for the German League SBC to pop around. Entirely up to you. He'll be worth more, obviously, when the German League SBC comes around. He'll probably be worth triple that, because the French cards are worth nearly 2k. So he probably will be worth about 1.8. But how long is that going to take? Take the coins now. I'm going to continue doing the League SBC anyway, or the bronze packs rather. So just take the money now. Same for him, 550. This is up to you, of course. If you want to try and grind the other two, the Dutch League and the French League, keep the card, obviously. I don't care about the other two. I'm going to leave them. Why do I not care? If I focused on all 3 and tried to just complete all 3, I would make a fraction of the money from bronze packs. So it's pointless for me. It would take a long time and I wouldn't make anywhere near as much money. I would be relying on packing other main cards like Premier League and stuff to be able to make my coins back, and any cards that are in SBC solutions on Footbin, for example. They, like, certain Romanians are selling for like 2,000 or 3,000 coins because people are just idiots and they're lazy and they don't want to go look them up for themselves. There are centre backs in that Romanian league that are 200 coins, but because the certain one is in a solution, people won't go and have a look to see if they can use an alternative. They'll go, well, I need that card, and they block it out in their mind for some reason that they can use another card, and they'll go and spend 2,000 or 3,000 coins on it. I've sold loads. It's mad. Absolutely mad. But either way, that's what I do when I open a bronze pack, and I do that until my eyes bleed, and that's when you know you've done a good job. What you do then with all the bronzes that are not worth anything, that you've stored in your club because they're not worth selling and you don't want to discard them for like 18 coins, is you go into the SBC section and you go into upgrades and you do bronze upgrade and you use all of the cards that you know are not worth anything from the off leagues. It's entirely up to you whether you want to keep certain leagues ready for when the next set of League SBCs come along. That's up to you. I am personally, but like I said, that's up to you. Have I sold anything else? I have. We've got rid of that. We just packed in for 550. That with the discard has more or less paid for the pack, and I've got this guy left to sell, who will sell for 550 at some point, and then we're in profit on that pack. And that was a bog standard pack. You will get that pack 6 or 7 times out of 10. The other 4 times-ish, 3-4 times, you'll either get something that's worth a fair chunk of change, you know, like 2-3k, or you'll get something that's worth nothing. Those packs will even themselves out. The packs that you don't get anything in, you'll still probably make about 200 coins in discard, or 150, 200 coins in discard. So you're really losing about 500-600 coins each time if you have a very bad pack. So I wouldn't worry about it. I've made loads. I'm on 168k. Yes, I packed Hakimi, but I would have been on far less had I packed Hakimi and not done bronze packs. And now we get to go over, after I claim whatever objective this is. Oh, it's a season progress. It's another pack. It's a 75 plus. We'll take that. Thank you very much, EA. Now I'm playing a game and I'm gaining XP. Mad. I think I've sold something else, you know. I have, but it's not showing up. So I'm up to 169. This morning, there we go. So he came from a bronze pack as well. This morning I was on 175,000 coins. The reason I'm on 169 now is because, of course, I've gone and bought the cards I needed to complete this SBC. So, where is it? As you can see, well, if you take my word for it, I was on 100. No, I was on 177. My bad. I went up to 177 at one point, at my highest point. So I'm technically 8,000 coins into this now with whatever I've got left on the transfer list to sell. And then whatever I get from this pack, because this is the only tradable pack I have left to open from this set, is my expenditure, I guess, on the SBC. And then whatever we get back in untradables is my profit, I guess. MLS complete. It is repeatable, obviously, so we go around again. We picked up a rare Electrum players pack, albeit untradeable. I did say yesterday, this is my last attempt at a rule breaker, but guess what? We're going to open these right now, because later on I'm going to have milestone rewards and division rival rewards for that, whatever it's called, don't stop 99 thing. We'll do the 75 plus first, because that's nothing to do with the MLS stuff, or the League SBC system. We got one. We got an MLS card. Banging. When I opened it, I was like, what are the odds? So let's open the tradable one first. There's a guarantee on the rare Electrum, which is quite nice, an 82 plus. We are guaranteed an 82 plus rated card for completing that SBC, which isn't a reason to do it, obviously. It's just nice to have. So this is the tradable one. Can we get anything decent in here? That's the question. We get boards. So there we go. Straight away. Right wing, Spanish. Not one that's going to be worth selling, to be honest. I'll keep him because he's going to be worth next to nothing. Silvers, Dutch League and a French League. Now, you're not guaranteed this. I've been very lucky there. You're not guaranteed to get that, obviously. This guy, without looking, will probably sell for about 1.9. So that's the standard price, 1.9, by the way. It looks like, because he's a centre-back. Oh, then again, no, there's 2k. So I'll sell him for 1.9. Because that's the standard price of a bronze from the French League at the moment. This is a Dutch League centre-back. He is worth about 1,000 coins. So, I was, what, 8k down? I'm now 5k down. But technically speaking, I would argue, because I'll keep that until it's worth something, he might be worth something if and when they ever drop the Mexican league. And I won't use him until then, because what's the point? He might be worth selling as well. He's not. We'll keep him in the club. We'll use him in an upgrade. That will arguably make my money back, to be honest. Can I squeeze 5k out of it? Maybe not quite. Maybe 2k. Maybe 3k. But in my mind, I'm more or less even now. This is my profit. This is what I'm going to take from it. Is it a perfect system? I mean, the packs could be better, sure. But I've had fun doing it, to be honest. I've got another board. It is untradable, but you know it's board. It's MLS as well, and that is actually pretty damn decent because I will use him in part of the MLS for the 75 rated team at the end, so we can use all of the bronze cards and use some of the silvers in the two first segments of the MLS League SBC are the hardest to complete because you need 11 players that are from different clubs, and then the other one is you need 11 players from the same club. So that's when silvers come into play big time. So I'll keep the silvers for then, and then I can use all the bronze and the golds for the other two segments. But there we go. Pop that into the club. Pretty damn decent. Premium mixed players. This is, again, a chance to get some silvers and bronzes, which is, to be fair, up until now, I didn't want. But I'm actually looking for some decent MLS silvers and bronzes in here, if we can get them. We got Dutch League silver. And that's pretty much about it. Now, when it comes to untradable Dutch League and French League stuff, keep him. Is he... Wait, hang on. They are in... No, they're in the second tier. Do I want to keep him? I'll keep him for now and I'll work it out after. I'm going to have to discard Lo Celso. But when it comes to like the untradable Dutch League silvers and stuff, what am I going to do? Eventually I will have enough to do the whole SBC. It's going to take a hell of a lot of time, but I will just keep those untradable bronzes and silvers as and when I get them, because I can't... There's points putting them into upgrades. I'll just keep them there. And eventually I'll be able to do it. But it's going to be once in a blue moon. This is the highest potential for a big payoff. I'm probably not going to get it here, and that's okay, but it would be nice to get a walkout, for example. It's a board, which is fine. Don't be right wing. That's okay. Sir Angelino, 83 rated. We didn't make massive profit that time, but it only takes one pack. We got Saul. We got Italian. I tell you what, when the Italian League SBC rolls around, I am good to go. The amount of silvers I've got from that league is mental. Same for the Turkish League, actually. I've got quite a lot of them. But unfortunately, nothing huge from that pack, and a bunch of untradeable duplicates as well, I'm sure, which is not ideal, but that's life. And that's what I've been doing all night, and I will continue to do it because eventually I will hit something worthwhile. And I've already made money from bronze packs anyway. I say I've spent 8k doing that thing. I've actually made about 30k in bronze packs anyway, so I'm up on the deal. I waffled on there far longer than I wanted to, but the point stands. These are grindable if you are willing to put the time into it. I didn't really hit anything great there, but I've made a lot of money just doing bronze packs in general. It's been a good few minutes since I showed you the transfer list, for example. I only had a couple of cards on there, and I've sold that other one. So we are now in profit on that bronze pack that I opened, and eventually I will obviously sell all them as well. It might take 1 or 2 more times to relist them, and the process now begins again because I've rinsed the MLS. I have about 4 cards left. Well, maybe more actually in silvers, but I've just got to go through it all again. How long did it take me? I'm not really sure, but it just depends on how lucky you get in packs with how many MLS cards you pack, etc. And when you do the upgrades, if you get them in the silvers. I did 31 silver packs earlier from bronze upgrades. I got 1 MLS card, so I've been unlucky, and it still only cost me 10k to complete the SBC. I think they're good. Yes, they could have been better. If all the cards or all the packs were tradable, it would have been unreal. But, you know, it is what it is. We make do with what we've got, and I still think it's very grindable. Let me know if you've started the grind, or whether you've packed anything decent so far, or whether you still think it's not worth it. Let me know. If you have enjoyed this video, do me a favour and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.